just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun.
First time I saw the life, you know I got sick. I ain't even had a bike, I had to cop one. Next day, now I'm sitting on 2.6. Black Huffy with the buffies, had to grab one. Rollin' with the mob, I'm a bad one. Hot spot, rollin' with a bad one. Who can do it like I do it? I don't think none. If you ain't got a bike, go and get one. Riding down the street with the lights on. Sounds on bang with the tens on. You know I got it, I'ma run it to the end zone. I just wanna have fun when the kid's gone. Looking at me dirty, I'm the new guy. Light behind bars, yeah, I'm too high. Everybody say I look like Tupac. I do. All eyes on me, yeah, I won't stop. God. Now I'm in the life and they know me. That's right. 2 years ago, ain't nobody know me. Not at all. Yeah, I made a name for myself. Let's get it. I can't be nobody else but myself. Me. I'ma put it in the song, nothing less. Let's go. I'm on my DJ Cali shit, we the best. What you know about it, hit 'em with a part two. Yeah. This is bike life, got a bike for it. Bullshit. I just came to ride a bike, fuck the bullshit. Everybody talking shit about another club. Ball bouncing, but bouncing with another club. Ugh. I just came to have fun. Smoke weed, drink liquor with my loved ones. I'm the bike life, road cap, king of rap. I just wanna have fun and record that. When I put it on track, I'm the newsman. Breaking news when I hit 'em with the newsman. I'm connected in the streets, I'm a full man. I be posted on the block like a newsstand. That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike.
I just wanna have fun.
That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike.
I just wanna have fun.
That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike.
I just wanna have fun.
That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike.
I just wanna have fun.
That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike.
I just wanna have fun.
That's why I ride on the bike. That's why I ride on the bike.
I just wanna have fun.
Get strong, son.
I want to cut the beard off. This means beard to me, not this. So he started shaving it, and then all of a sudden he got too close, and I was like, "Did you really shave my mustache?" And he's like, "Yeah, you wanted."
Hey, it says no sound, no sound.
Oh, no sound.
All right, let's see.
Can you hear us?
Hello, hello.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello.
There it is.
Hey, so we're talking about real quick. They call him Cuban Pete. We're talking about the story of why Tony is babyface right now. So, hey, again, from the start, go.
So what happened was I went to go get a haircut, and all of a sudden, like, my friend Eddie was like, "Oh, do you want the beard cut off?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want it off. I don't want it no more." So to my mind, this is the beard. This is not the beard. This is goatee area. And then all of a sudden, he started shaving it, and then he got too close. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you really shaving my mustache? He's like, yeah, you wanted it off. I'm like, oh, that's okay. It'll be there. It'll be back by Tuesday.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I got a baby face right now. I like it. You know,
it's all good, hey, because it's episode 22.
You know,
we're officially adults, paying rent on our first apartment. Got a new used car.
Have you guys seen my mom and dad? Have you guys seen my mom and dad?
Yeah, man. Hey, so this intro was the yesterday's ride. The Wednesday rides are getting crazy out here, man.
The Wednesday rides are on point, dude. I'm telling you, if you come out to Vegas during the week and you want to come out to a ride on a Wednesday night, hands down, a dope ass ride.
It's like a weekend.
Yeah, it's. I can ride Wednesday and not worry about the weekend. I can do other things during the weekend. That's how good it is. So
yeah, for real.
Shouts out to Los and the Tall Bike Ride and all the riders that help out on that ride. So
and then you guys got a sneak peek real quick of in front of the Stratosphere. They're adding that new. That big ass sign, yeah. So that's pretty cool, man.
So that's gonna be a cool thing. We added some new things to the show, as you can see in the background. We're gonna be playing videos in the background right here, like as you can see. So you may be seen on here. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I just all of a sudden just said, you know what, we're gonna put some videos back there, and the crew agreed, and so we're putting videos. So
yes,
you can be on there.
And the weather right now out here is beautiful.
Oh my God, the weather
for some riding, man. Like speaking of rides, man, there's some rides coming up.
Yes.
So
Ralphie's ride, Ralphie's Bike Shop show and ride that's happening October 24th, and
yeah, it's looking real official, man. They've been putting in that work, spreading the word. So it's going to be really, really good. And there's the info right there. Tacos. There's going to be some tacos there, man. There's going to be some badass bikes. So the show is going to be pretty dope, man. I'm excited for it. So, yeah, man, October 24th, bike show, noon to 4 p.m. And then there's a ride right after. So bring your bikes, bring your lights, bring a tube. Tube. Because, man, like, we've been having flats for some reason. Maybe because all the construction that's going on out here.
We've been getting a lot of
something. But there's a lot of kung fu treachery going on in the streets over here. So I know a lot of flat tires been happening. And I'm sure it happens in every city.
Yeah.
Every city, flat tires. So there's always someone, though, like, shout out, that's always someone carrying tools. So I know every city's like that. You know, you got your tool carrier, or maybe someone with that pump.
You know, in our crew, Fernando Camarena, Fernie, we call him Fernie. He's always got the tools, and Marlene, they always got the tools. When we ride with them, no bike gets broken down.
Yeah.
And they're always on point.
Now, and then there's sometimes just people, just strangers, man. That's the cool thing, that a lot of people do step up when they see someone down.
Yes.
People do help, even if it's their last tube or their last.
Yes.
Hey, tape too, man. Tape, it'll get you home. some electrical tape or some shit just for emergencies. You need to just pump it up. You're by yourself or something's going on. You don't want to get mugged.
Yes.
You're over here in crack alley. You know what I mean? Trying to score a little bag of hot Cheetos at 7-Eleven or something. You know what I'm saying? You want to get home and you just want to, hey, that tape will get you home. Like I carry tape sometimes, and it comes in handy for a lot of things. You gotta kidnap some random person. Boom, tape, son, something. You know what I mean? We make it happen.
So carry some tape.
Yeah.
So the next ride that we have, the Friday before Ralphie's ride, it's the exclusive ride in downtown to the sign.
Yeah.
So that's always gonna be a good ride. We get the flyer. Where's the flyer? Here's the flyer. Please hold. Our ride's very important, but please hold. It's coming on.
Damn,
in a
got
second.
the little. They called me.
But you know what?
Me.
The reason why we decided to do this ride is because we know we have a lot of people from coming out of town. So a lot of people want to get as many rides as they can in. So I know Rafi loves to ride in downtown and other areas in Las Vegas, and so we just we said, you know what, let's do it Friday night. That I guess he's having also a pizza party at Evo Pie too. So
nice. There's
a lot of stuff going on Friday night and Saturday night during the Ralphie's show. So Exclusive is gonna have our ride on Friday night. So it's gonna be dope.
And I've been getting my physical therapy chiropractor stretch on. So I'm getting ready. I've been taking my potassium pills. No more cramps, because last time that shit took me out, son.
Oh, guy.
Trying to show off over here, all Lance Armstrong on the uphill. I was tearing it up, but then once we got to that straightaway, oof, done. So yeah, man, we ready to ride. So if you're ready to ride, put in some miles. There's the flyer.
There's gonna be bathroom breaks. There's gonna be bathroom stops. There's gonna be spots for beers and stuff like that. We're not gonna try to stay at those spots too long, but if you're scared to ride, don't come. I'm telling you right now, when you come out to Vegas, we ride. We want to ride. We want to, break people's cherries when it comes to riding. So we're gonna ride. So if you're down to ride a lot, we're riding that night.
Yeah. So then, go ahead.
What's the other ride we got going on?
Oh man, Thursdays right now.
Thursdays right now.
Barcata Southeast.
Shout out to Barcata Southeast.
Always putting in miles, son.
Yes.
Always putting in miles. Like always. I don't even know how. Just always.
Always.
Yeah.
I'm just
always in all ways. Oh, that's some Tupac stuff
that's
for you.
Always
right there.
Barcata Southeast chapter right there.
Yeah,
Always
man.
riding. So check them out. They're riding right now, so shout out to all you guys. I know you guys are probably hearing it on your bikes right now, so it's cool.
Yeah.
And then this Sunday,
yes.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun ride this
Sunday.
Ride. Dude, we have a Pitman Watch exclusive. We got exclusive guys and joining in with exclusive, like with BMX guys. We have a group of BMX riders that have been riding with us for a minute, and they've always been cool with all of us. So they would say, you know what, can we do a BMX ride? And then we're like, yeah. So Jeff Evans, he loves that ride, so he suggested it, and I was like, all right, I'll make a flyer, and we're putting it out. So it's gonna be it's like a total of 8 miles from the starting point to the racetrack.
And it's cool, like from when we start, you're like, yeah,
all the way there. No, don't even say anything. Don't even say anything, guys.
The tunnel to the pump.
The tunnel's dope.
Yes.
The tunnel is dope. So yeah, same thing. Bring a tube just in case if anything happens, and but it's gonna be a dope ride.
Hey, when me and Tony were first exploring that tunnel, oh son, he ate it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember you ate it?
I did.
Oh.
I hit the water and boom.
Hey, when I first rode that shit by myself, I ate it too.
Cool. I'm not the only loser.
Because I wasn't used to that green moss.
That green moss.
You're trying to ride over it, and if you've never ridden over green moss in the wash, son, you're gonna slide. That's slippy slide.
You ain't shit.
No.
You're gonna be eating
your shoes,
shit.
Everything. You're done. Your backpack, your beanie, you're done.
So the next ride we got is for next month's ride. We got the Arizona Voodoo ride, the toy drive with Syndicate and the P Pods out there. So it's gonna be a cool ride. I'm really hoping and pushing for Exclusive to go out there. I'm almost sure of it that we are, and it's gonna be a dope ride. I like Arizona. Arizona's flat, no hills whatsoever. or anything like that. And they always holding it down when we go out there to Arizona. So shout out to all you guys. So it's going to be a cool
Telling
ride.
them Arizona's always in the house.
Always in the house. And so we got, what else do we got here? We got we always got to shout out Mr. Jimmy Peak, because he's always the dude. He's always got information. Danny, go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about
man.
it.
So this last video that he dropping some more knowledge, this bike history, like a true OG in the game. Really, like, it's crazy with a lot of new riders that are out there right now. Like, I get it. Like, you guys been active right now, but really don't know. Like, hey, man, there's been people that have been putting in for years. And actually, it's crazy because I was just looking at a picture that I found. This is from June 25, 2017. This is at the swap meet. This was our first date. So just kind of, just looking at some old pictures. But yeah, man, he was just a lot of stuff because he did bring a lot of info. And that's why I was trying to figure out, I'm like, why do I like him? Because he knows how to present this stuff. He knows how to bring this message across. So it was cool, man, to watch and just hear a lot of the knowledge that he brings to the table, man. So check out his channel, man. Subscribe for reals, man. Really, really a lot of cool stuff up on there. You know what I mean? And then when you on these rides, again, still you gotta practice this, the social distancing. Like, we still, like, stuff's. I know it seems, I don't know, like it's gotten calm, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is all weird.
It ain't calm no more. Yeah, it's the truth now. All of a sudden, because Mr. Dump says so now. So now it's real. So, but you still got to mask up. I'm
Yep.
telling you. I mean, a lot of people still, are against all this virus stuff, and they're still scared about it. So, I mean, you got to take all the precautions. So mask up, sucker. I mean, we got Frank Flores rocking the masks. And and a lot of other people are rocking the mask. Cyclepaths are riding with them. So I'm stoked that they got it. So
and I'm digging it, man, because like I go to the grocery store or I go wherever I go out, I rock the mask because cool, man. Because like at work, I have to wear the little blue, the medical one.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit sucks because the little hairs start
those.
getting
Oh,
into
yeah.
your mouth. This one's cool. You can breathe. You're not like constantly touching your face to adjust it. Like, it really does. It's comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying it because, we're trying to sell it. Like, I'm just saying it because you have to wear a mask. Like, that's the truth.
Yes.
And there's a lot of cheap imitation tight to your face. You know what I mean? And Tony got different sizes, man, and different cool patterns and different colors, man. So really hit him up.
hit me up.
Yep. Got him on deck, man.
Yep. Hit me up on Instagram, at MaskUpSucker. Okay, they're $10 each now, and they're $12 each, and 2 for $20. That's what
Yeah.
they are right now.
Man.
All right. So, and it's time for Mr. Frank Flores to come up. Let me tell you something about this guy. This guy, when I first met him, quiet dude at the beginning, and then when I saw his bike, I was like, holy shit, I need this bike in my life somehow. And so I ever since then, we became really good friends when we kept talking about it. So without further ado, what happened? Oh, what? I'm sorry. We got one more thing that we got to show. I'm so excited to show Frank up that, we got to do our special segment. I want to say thank you to everyone, all of you guys that submitted pictures to the Bike of the Week. You guys, the response was outrageous. We got a lot of people on there. We're just gonna start picking from those pictures. Just take your time when you take the pictures. The lighting's right. Take the picture sprocket side, not the back side of it, because it looks kind of weird. Take the time to take the picture.
Because don't be surprised if me and Tony message you and be like, hey, can I get a picture of this, but just at a different angle or different, because there is a lot of badass bikes out there, a lot of them. So it's we all got our whatever we like, different. This week, myself, I got messaged. I got sent one that really he's actually a Vegas local, and when I say that he's pushing the bar. My goodness.
Oh my God.
He doesn't think about whoa man, no expense, no nothing. He puts together what he wants, and my God, this is what I picked for this week. This is Brad Marlin's this is a badass bike, man.
That is a badass bike.
Yeah, but not only do they look good, they ride just as good as they look. Because
Yes.
that's another thing too, where it's like your bike could look cool, but if it's all squeaky and like what I mean,
Yeah.
like not really comfortable or not really, it's like
It's just Brad. Yeah, Brad really takes his time when he comes up with these bikes, and I've ridden that bike, and it's well put together. Everything is solid. So if you're building these bikes, guys, you guys got to really do your homework when you guys are building these bikes and setting them up, because not only they have to look good, they got to ride really good, like how Danny said.
Yeah, and I'm all about the ride. Like, I'm all about the ride. And that's what I'm saying, because Brad has let me ride his bikes, and, like, wow. Like, all I got to say is, like, they're really comfortable. Like, that's why, you know what I mean? Like, I really dig his bikes, man. Like, I really do.
Yeah. So that's Danny's bike right there. And when he showed me his bike, I was like, damn. So I was like, okay, I had to look at him for a second. There was a lot of great looking bikes. I'm telling you right now, a lot of great looking bikes. A lot of bikes, their pictures weren't all that good and stuff, but some of the bikes, you can see the guys that took time to take their pictures. So I picked this one right here. This one is from a Chapadero Nomad. It's called a Soprano. His name is, I can't read it from here. It's Donald, I think it is. Is that what it says? Donald? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys, but the
Donald
picture
J.
is really
Diaz.
small from where I'm looking at, so
The
I'm
Soprano.
sorry. It's a Soprano. That's a dope bike. I looked at it, their airbrushing that was in it and everything, it just looked fucking hella sick. So I had to pick it. I had to pick it. There was a couple other bikes that I kept seeing on there, but I went to this bike like 3 times just to look at it. So congratulations to Donald for your bike to being picked.
Yeah, and again, like, there's no order why we're picking what
No.
bikes we pick, so it's just as we like, or as we see them. Because I mean, damn, like Tony says, there is a lot to choose from, so
There's
it's
so
hard
many.
to just pick one, And then a lot of times Tony will pick one that I was like, damn it, you already picked that one, so
Yeah,
I'm like, all
we
right. So then what I mean, we got to keep looking. But yeah, man, this helped out a lot. So thank you,
Yes.
everyone that's posted pictures, because like, wow, there's a lot of cool stuff out there, man. Like, I there's some that I haven't even seen before that I'm like, yeah.
Hey, just take the time. Take the time to take the pic. You guys spent a lot of money on these bikes, and you want to show them off. So this is something. It may be small, but it may be bigger for somebody else or whatever. But I mean, we're trying to show the love of what you've created. So take the time to take the pictures. Make sure they're all clear and everything. Don't send me Instagram pages or a screenshot, because it's not gonna work.
Yeah, and speaking of dope frames, like, one of the most consistent frames with, like, and it's crazy because each of them have a different attitude. Yeah. But I mean, wow, like the stuff that this frame, I mean, if you haven't seen it in person, I remember seeing it at OBC. The thing was hard, man. And then since then, I've been seeing it just on the internet, and then the ones that have been coming out, and like, again, like I said, with different attitude. So let's bring him in, man.
Let's bring
the
him
man
in.
himself.
So the man himself right now is Mr. Frank Flores from Cyclepaths, the president of Cyclepaths. There he is, right there in the man cave. What's going on, Frank? How you doing, my dude?
What's going on, man?
You good?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Well, we're
Good,
excellent,
man.
my friend. We're
So
excellent.
right now you're live from Mesa, Arizona, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, and right now in his garage where he gets down, you were saying that's where he does all his cutting, all his welding, all his painting, all that stuff. Is that where you designed your bike, the red one? Is that where this happened? Was here?
Yeah, bro. Yep. Yeah, all right here in the garage, man.
How long have you been fabricating for? How long have you been involved in this bike life thing, I guess?
Well, we got started with Cyclepaths probably about a year into that. I started like taking the building serious, So probably about 6 years, I'd say.
Nice. And the bike that he has, I asked him, what's the name of the bike? And he's I don't even name the bikes. He goes, but you call it a bad motherfucker, so that's the BMF. That right there is officially now named the BMF, bad motherfucker. Right there. I just named it. Okay, you just gotta get a little sticker that says BMF on it, bad motherfucker. Why? Because we said so.
Now, was this your first like custom design, or did you start off doing like just chopping up just random bikes here and there? Like, how did you get started? Like, what caught your eye, or
Yeah,
was there a
well,
specific bike, or?
Yeah, I had a buddy kind of show me the first steps of building, and all it was just building really the heart of the frame and using Huffy rear ends. We all started, when we first started Cyclepaths, we all rode Huffies. I painted them, maybe switched out some bars and, redid the seats and tires and whatnot. But yeah, I basically was just cutting fucking everybody's bikes up and chopping them up and using the rear ends and basically just building the heart of them, changing them up and stretching them, and kind of just went from there. And once, I got an actual roller, and I never knew how to weld. Once I, started learning, lesson one-on-one on welding, I kind of took it to another level, kind of. So,
Dude, because
yeah.
I feel like when the builders start building, because I kind of seen the same pattern, that you guys all literally get like an existing bike and then really chop it up and then try to make something out of it. I feel like that's like the start of everybody, because I've seen that you said you've done it. I've seen Aaron Gonzalez did it from Stilo Custom do it. I've seen Juan Rodriguez from Artistic Cruisers. I've seen it. So I've seen that like pattern. It's like, is that like the norm that like a lot of people start off with?
Maybe it's just kind of your comfort zone, I guess. I mean, for me, I guess I could say that. You didn't want to kind of go off of, you didn't want to get too crazy, I guess. And really fuck it up where you can't put that bike back together and ride it and have fun with it, So I guess, it was easy for me.
And how long, you said you've had Cyclepaths for about 6 years? You started about 6 years with Cyclepaths?
Cyclepaths started about 7.
7?
2013, I believe, is when we kind of officially became a club. So yeah.
And how many members? Yeah. And how many members do you have in your club?
Oh, right now it's probably like 8. When we first started, oh man, it was like 22. Man, I had my mom, my tias, my uncles, everybody.
It's a family affair.
So it was fun. It was cool, man.
That's cool.
But most of it's all family and some real close friends. I grew up with. I've known them for years. That's basically our club. We keep it pretty family.
Nice. I mean, as you guys can see there, I mean, they there with all the bikes, and all the bikes are cool. I mean, Frank, if you guys ever get a chance to meet Frank in person, the dude's really down to earth and talk to you. He shakes your hand and he'll give you the time to talk to you for a bit. I mean, he's a really cool dude. I mean, that was one thing that like it was cool with me and with him, because I met him with the bad motherfucker, and then it just grew from there. And then every time that we talked, we just always talked through through Messenger, or we just chop it up here and there. But it's always been a cool conversation every time we talk. So I mean, it's always just been a pleasure to talk to you, my dude. And so what else? Sure. And then you got your wife's bike too, that you also create you also build your wife's bike too. That I saw that it was like so dope.
I had that bike in kind of one style before. I had trouble with the chain line and stuff. I had to run a tensioner. I kind of didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of the same design, but just switched it up a little bit where I didn't have to run that tensioner. It kind of was just getting in the way. It was giving me a hassle. So I switched it up, and it sat in primer for a long time. She couldn't really pick a color.
Nice.
And then finally, this is the brand, the latest.
We do have a side. We do have a picture of that. Can you give us that pic, P? On the bikes. Because his wife's bike. If you guys haven't seen his wife's bike either, I got to see his wife's bike in San Diego in Coronado, and that bike is a brown one. Keep going. I'll tell you where to stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that trike there, that was her very first bike. I actually got a funny story on that, but yeah, that
Go
was
ahead,
her first bike right there.
No,
Go back.
no, that
That one.
that one.
There
That
it is.
one. There it is. Dude, that bike
Yeah, there it
is
is.
so sick. So sick. I couldn't even like describe it. I just kept looking at it and looking at it. I mean, the bikes are well put together. Everything flows on it. The paint job was just incredible. Actually, these pictures right here was taken today, and then this is how I like when I'm explaining to people when you guys take pictures of your bikes, make sure to take some pictures that actually complement the bike, because if you don't, they're just blurred pictures and nobody really pay attention to them. So I mean, Frank really took some nice pictures of his lady's bike right here, and that's what we're looking for. Really clean pictures when you guys take pictures of your bikes. Wow, that thing is so sick. Switch over to the side one.
Yeah, that's bad.
That thing is so sick.
Yeah. So now, like, is this something that you do? I mean, do you build frames for other people, or do you just kind of keep it in house? I mean, like, how is your get down? Like, when do you do stuff? Do you do it after work, on the weekends? Like, when do you get motivated, or what is your motivation to get you going?
Well, I'm motivated every day, really. I have a 9-to-5 job, so any chance I could get, I do get in the garage and motivate myself, and yeah, I for others for sure. I stay busy, really, bro. But yeah, for sure, I build not just in house. Yeah, I build all over.
Does wifey help?
Yeah.
Does wifey get in the garage? I know she's there.
No,
I know she's there.
no, it's too hot out here for her, man.
Yeah, that's
Beatrice, say hi
She
to
don't even
everybody.
give me no water.
Get in here, Beatrice. Say hi to everybody.
Hi
There's
guys.
Beatrice. That's everybody. That's Mrs. Flores right there.
Flores.
She's so dope. When she rides her bike, I see her. She's like, yeah.
yeah, that's cool. And you guys ride together, obviously, right? I mean, have you been riding together since like the beginning, or did you come in after, or was it like a right away thing? How did it work?
Well, I started with the trike because I didn't know how to ride a bike.
Oh, really?
And then
But a trike
Real
is
quick,
harder,
bro,
A
let's
trike
man.
is harder. A trike is harder.
Well, check this out, bro. So when I first got started, right, I called an uncle of mine one day, and I was like, "Yo, man, it'd be so cool, like, get on a bunch of beach cruisers and just bar hop, have a couple of beers, bite to eat or whatever and whatnot." And so he was like, "Well, come by. I got some cruisers." So I go over there. He has 2 cruisers and a mountain bike. Nothing against mountain bikes, but
That's
the
right.
cruiser was for him, his wife, or his girlfriend, and then the mountain bike was for me. I was like, "Oh man, I wanted like a beach cruiser, and this and that." So, anyways,
Is
I
that
go
her?
to Walmart. I get my first Huffy bike, and we hit a mill. We cruise around, bar hop, take pictures. I'm sending her pictures and check this out. You got to come out. It's so cool, all this and that. And she's like laughing at me. You look so funny on a bike and this and that. And so days go by. I'm like, man, you got to get a bike. This is so cool. You got to come out next time. She's like, I don't know how to ride a bike. We're 30-some years old. And I was like, you don't know how to ride a bike. Come on, man. I was like, bullshit. So I put her on my bike. I'm like, right. And I'm like a 5-year-old kid, like running with her, bro. Like, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
running next to her. And, I was like, you can ride a bike. I was like, fuck that. We're getting you a bike. So we get her a bike. I tear it down. I paint it, make it all pretty for her. And we cruise around the block. Now we got like 5 people. We're in the garage tearing shit, swapping parts. And we leave the parking lot, and she runs into my stepdaughter's car. Boom, the bumper. She hits it. We laugh about it. Yeah, it's funny. Get on the bike, this and that. So we go down to the park, cruise around, a couple laps, whatever. And I'm like, man, we got to jump on the sidewalk right here. You got to, it's almost like a U-turn. It's going to be a sharp turn. I was like, just follow me. Control the bike. You're in control of the bike, So she goes behind me, and boom, she hits this other car, man. And I'm like, no. I look back, and I can't help it. I'm laughing. I'm cracking up. This time, she doesn't think it's that funny, She's like, oh, fuck this bike. I hate this bike. I don't even want a bike.
Yeah.
And I can't ride a bike. And she was walking it. She didn't even want to get on it. She's like, no, I don't want to get on. So, long story short, I sell that bike, get her a trike, and I'm like, how can I get her to support me and and do all this? Like I couldn't do it without all this. I couldn't do it without her. So I needed her to like this whole bike scene. So I got her a trike, and I was like, man, if she can't ride this fucking trike, this ain't for her. But so we did our first tour of the fat here in Tempe, and then we did our first OBC, and ever since that, it was game over.
It was
bro.
game
like,
over.
Everything was so chill, so cool. She liked everyone as well. So
yeah, she always looks cool. Every time I see her riding a bike, she's just like there. She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm riding my bike next to the BMF.
But holding it down now with her own. You know what I mean?
She's holding it down.
Yeah, with her own bike now.
Ladies, that right there is a true bike life couple that they both go in this together, and he has a nice bike and he makes sure that his girl rides a nice bike, so it goes hand in hand. I mean, you guys are in couples. Babes, you're getting your bike fixed, don't worry. But you guys are in your couples and stuff like that. That's how it works. If your bike is good, your lady's bike has got to be just as good. That's why I'm working really hard for Nancy's bike. Well, anyways, just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. And so what's the new thing that you guys are coming up with? Do you guys have things in the works for OBC coming up? You don't have to show us because we won't know.
What's that?
You don't have to show us, but I mean,
No, I don't got nothing new I'm working on right now. Like I said, I stay busy. I'm working on trying to get everybody else's stuff done. I really don't have nothing in the works, personal, but
you don't have to.
Maybe in the future for sure.
You don't have to. All right, just bring the bad motherfucker and I'll take my back home. Okay? Like, he's here. I'm going home now, guys.
So now, like, say, okay, now, like, all right, someone likes your stuff. They want to hit you up. Where is the best place to get in contact with you? Are you most active? Facebook, Instagram? Like, where is the best place to get a hold of you?
Yeah, I do both, bro. I do Facebook and Instagram. I guess more on Instagram, but I see the messages. Like I said, I work a 9-to-5 job. So, sometimes if I don't hit you back right away, or, there's other people that hit me up as well. If, sometimes it gets lost in there. I forget, I don't see it. But bug me. I mean, people are trying to get a hold of me. Just keep on me, really. But I will respond for sure. But yeah, Facebook or Instagram. I'll do them both. Have you
seen his alter ego?
No.
Have you seen the other Frank Flores? Frank, take off the hat, guy. I could have sworn it was another guy. I have never seen. Look, that's a different guy. That is a completely different guy. I have never seen him without a hat, and he answered the phone. He answered that messenger, and he had a hat on. I was like, "The fuck are you?" I'm like, that's a whole different guy. It's like me with the mustache. I just like shaving my mustache, and I'm a different person.
Where's Tony at?
Where's Tony at? Everybody's Tony's like, man, you see my parents?
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, man, I mean, dude, you're a cool guy. Like I said, always a cool guy when I meet up with you and I talk to your wife. Nothing but respect for you and your club. Always been good. You guys have swag also. Do you guys have any kind of swag that people can purchase or go online or anything like that?
We don't have anything support right now, bro. It's been a while since we have been, I guess, active. We are working on something new for sure. Right. So some support shirts and stuff. So
if you don't right now, you will later. So later on in life, or later on, it will come around. And don't forget to get those shirts, all right? Extra large and 2XL. And anyways, so like I was saying, I mean, we got a lot of people. I mean, we were steady at like 67, and now we're like at 63 people on here. Obviously, we got a whole bunch of people from Arizona on here because they're just always on here. So we got Aaron. He ain't from Arizona. He's from New Mexico, but I put them all together because it's hot as fuck out there. Hey, you got Aaron out there. You know, he's on there. Pedro on here. Jeff Stevens. Scuba Steve will have him for next week's show. Let me see.
Jesse.
I'm sure Cyclepaths will be around at our ride November 14th in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hopefully. That was a message from Michelle. So hopefully you guys are there. Jesse Ocampo's on there. Big homie Frank. Make some dope bikes. Oh, he's even made Jesse Ocampo's bike. I mean, Jesse, you have the picture of Jesse's bike on there, and Frank's bikes. Yeah, Jesse Ocampo's got his bike made from
two
him.
of our former guests
Yes.
have bikes made from him.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. He has a one of the most frames that's kind of seen.
Yes.
Or
Right there. That guy. So
Yeah.
that's one of Frank's
That for sure.
That's such a dope bike. Every time I see Jesse's bike, I always have to stop and look at it because I feel like I see something different. Him with his own English beer that he has on the side and everything. And then people think that he's just like pedaling. No, that shit's electric. That motherfucker flies. So it's fucking dope.
Hey, so it's got to be a trip to see like your frame like just come to life like with other people's visions behind it, yeah?
That is
Because
a
I
dope
mean,
feeling.
they all have different attitudes, you know, and they're all cool in their own ways, man.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's amazing to see them out there for sure, man.
You grow a bond.
Things they do with them, you know, their ideas and stuff. I like that. I like to see them out there for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there like a particular bike or a builder maybe that's out there or someone that you're like, oh man, like I wish I would have came up with something like that? Or is there one that kind of catches your eye? Like, you know what I'm saying, that you've seen?
Oh man, there's some good ones out there, man. I mean, HB Robert, Jimmy Peak. I mean, those guys are doing it. They're legends, man, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
those guys.
I look up to them dudes, for sure.
Yeah. Those guys have some serious frameage.
Yeah.
Frameage. I just made up a new word. They have some serious frameage. Just make up new words as I go. I mean, was there at the beginning of your whole bike stuff that when you first started? Was there a particular bike that you really wanted?
That was Mr. Graham's.
For what do you mean?
Like,
For-
is there a cruiser or a bike? Yeah, like a cruiser, like a production frame that you really wanted from like at your beginning of your bike life.
I did. It was a fluid bike, and actually, I just got one.
Did you really?
I just got one just last week. Yes, I did. Yeah, but right when I first started, yes, I always wanted one of those frames.
I think Eddie
And
has a fluid.
I couldn't afford it, man. I was like, God damn, it was a lot, you know. I mean, I was buying Huffies from Walmart for $100, $88, you know.
Yeah.
And to pay
88,
$5, you know,
89.
whatever.
88, 98.
But yeah, the fluids for sure. I've always liked those, man. I've always liked them.
He's talking about mice.
Nice. Let me see here. I remember 3 years ago we stopped Frank asking to make Jesse's frame in OBC's 2017. That was Holly.
Oh, that's when they cornered him?
That's when they cornered him. That's when Holly said, "Hey, you're that guy that built that BMF. So I need you to make my husband a bike."
Well, but you see, that's what it takes sometimes, and that's why you hear it time and time again, like, hey, just keep bugging me about it, because a lot of these people really think, like, because, you know, they're used to Amazon or eBay, like, they just click a button, and then 3 days later, it's in the front, you know, at their doorstep. And when it comes to handmade, like, it don't happen that way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we ask all these questions, so you guys know that are out there. Like, if you're wanting something, like, hey man, like a lot of these people, like how he's saying, he has a 9 to 5. Like some of our other guests that have been on here that also have 9 to 5. So that's why there are certain ways to approach people, but if they're comfortable and they tell you, hey, just keep, asking me and asking me, that's how it kind of works. And that's kind of sometimes one reason why I know there's some people that are against like the whole bike club thing and all that, but that's why sometimes being in bike clubs helps, because you can use that leverage where it's like, hey, can you get to this person for me? And sometimes that works, and that's one of those perks of being in a bike club that like people sometimes don't understand, that like, why do I got to be part of a bike club? Because sometimes you just get your answers quicker. And I'm not saying that that's how he gets down in particular, but I'm just saying overall, that's kind of how this bike life thing kind of works. You know what I'm saying? Once you get really involved. Yeah.
Like I had my friend Kenny started riding with me yesterday. He rode my BMX and I rode my Oceanside, and he was like hooked. But you can kind of tell who is really going to go in all in in certain styles, like the custom cruisers. And I saw him more of the BMX style thing, but he got to see. He was like, wow, I never seen anything like this.
Well, the thing that I've noticed is a lot of people come in excited. I want this, I want that, I want this, and then they'll hit somebody up. And then it's like, well, can you make me something that you think is bad or that you want one of? And it's like, well, man, like what they like is different than what you like. So you really have to know what you want, what you like when you approach a builder. You know what I'm saying? Have pictures or have a drawing or have something so they know what to go off of and they know what you exactly want. Because if not, then really it is a waste of time for both parties. So that's why it's sometimes these guys have to filter through a lot of these messages, because like there's a lot of people that just excited, that just like, click without really knowing what they're asking for. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's why and a lot of people that are on here already kind of know. But the thing is, on the internet, again and again, I keep seeing messages or keep seeing comments like, well, this person didn't get back to me. It's like, well, did you know what I mean? Like there's two stories to everything.
It happens. It happens.
So hey, man, like we're over here rambling, but is there any shout outs that you want to give to anybody? Because there is a lot of people watching.
Actually, you know what? I got a sister-in-law tonight, man. It's her birthday.
Oh, cool.
Norma Medina.
Yes.
Want to kind of wish her a happy birthday, so I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. There you go. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
21. All over again.
The Mexican song to it, but
Sapo Verde.
So happy birthday to you right there. Hey man, thank you very much for you guys for participating in the show, for coming on this show. We really, really appreciate you and your wife and the Cyclepaths for coming on the show. If you guys haven't met them and if you guys ever had the chance to meet them, they're really cool people. So, and then when you go out to Arizona, they like to party. I'm just letting y'all know they like to party when they go out to Arizona.
This is awesome that you guys put this on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We do this for you guys. I mean,
it's super cool.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. I'm glad there's more people. Who's that head? Who'd that be?
Yeah.
That's my boy Rob right here.
What up, man?
What's up, Rob? How you doing?
Yeah.
See, so we just do this for you guys. I mean, it's a lot of fun. We feel really good when people come up to us, like people that I don't even know and Danny don't even know, and it's like, hey man, I saw your podcast and this and that. And I'm like, that's great, that's fantastic. So I feel like it's working. I feel like there's so many people in bike life that I feel like more people should be watching this type of show, only because this is right now is the outlet to what we have going on.
No, people will catch up.
But
they'll catch up. You know what I'm saying? And it's been, shout out to everybody that's been watching live, because there's a lot of people that have been consistently coming on, and a lot of people that have been messaging us. And really, man, like your messages do mean a lot to us. They get to us right here, right in the Cora. We really do feel it. And again, man, thank you for everyone that's always coming on here every week. Thank you, everyone who's sending their bikes and just everything, man. It's just coming together real good, real nice. The team is working hard. trying to get you guys, the coolest stuff. And because I mean, me and Tony not trying to do this to be all popular, to be the guys, or to be rich off of this. It's like, no, man, we just had the opportunity to put this platform together, and it just came together right. And so that's why we get to have guests like this come on here and really just share with us their bike life experiences.
Shout out to PMP.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, thank you. And again, man, Arizona, I always got love for Arizona. So thank you for coming on, man. Hell yeah.
And for all of you guys out there in freaking bicycle land and bike life land, for next week's show, I'm excited for my dude. He's a cool dude. We got his flyer up. You got it right there, P? Next week, Joe. Next week's, we got D. We got Big D from the Compadres. The president of the Compadres is coming up next week. It's good. That guy's a comical guy. I'm telling you right now. You got the flyer right there?
I'm not gonna lie. There was a few videos on his Instagram.
When I asked him if he wanted to be a guest in the show, he's like, "Yeah, man. I thought I fell off the map because people are not watching my shit videos anymore."
That's what I was gonna say.
I was dying.
There's one where he's at the elementary with the countdown. He's doing the countdown and cracks it off, son. Like, wow, he summons the Kraken.
You got the flyer, P?
And then, I think I've seen a few pictures of him on his boxers just sitting on people's bikes.
Dude, he is funny, guys. He is funny. So all you guys that are out there, if you guys are watching this show, just bring one person new. Just bring one person new, because that means they'll go watch these types of shows after. I guess we might not have his flyer here. Okay, so we'll post the flyer on the show, so don't worry. It's already made, but it'll be up on the show. So, but Big D, I can't wait to interview you, and it's gonna be a funny thing. So, but yeah, the Floreses, Frank Flores, Beatrice, thank you guys very much. Like I said, it's gonna be great. And so tune in next week. Next week's going to be a good show, and all the flyers and stuff are going to be on there. So if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. I'm telling you, stop being lazy in your goddamn life. Get out. Hey, you guys don't hang up.
Kid, riding bikes was a big deal. Everybody in the neighborhood had a bike. Now, me personally, I had a mountain bike. Not just any mountain bike, it was a big-ass mountain bike.
Just a roll call, yeah, I'm about to call them out. Roll out without a doubt, we brought all the bikes out. Bike life, state, city to city. I'm a hot spot roller, I roll in any city. What you know about me? I'm Mr. Life Behind Bars. This is HSR, original all-star. I'm the bike life road cap king of rap. The last album was a classic, this one is a rap. I'ma kick it off in Cali, I'ma sing through fire. Connected with Wiggles and Jeff, now I bang through the wire. Motor City Trailblazer, I'm connected with Chain Gang. I've been a straight dog, DDC support everything. I'm a east side rider, my baby, I'm everywhere. When you see us on our bike, my baby, I'm everywhere. I'm in Pontiac with it, I'm riding with light riders. Up at 313, don't let nobody divide us. What up, Los Riders and the OPP? I got a pretty on a pretty cycle roller with me. You know my squad up just us, leaving the skid mark. I'm looking at a queen and they shine like diamond. Dog pound and piccata, let me remind you, I'm a biker with an attitude. BWA, I'm in the mud with it. She mobbing day. Ain't no limit, ain't no gimmicks, what I can do in a day. 20 plus with no fuss, I can do it today. We really pushing on them pedals, we can do it today. You know I'm racked up. When I put it on the I'm everywhere. Detroit to Toledo, Glass City Cruisers, them 75 riders. Can't forget about them rats, touchdown in T-Town. I got nothing but love for peace riders, and you know that. I never been soft-spoken, bike life, know that. I'ma keep riding until I fall out riders. I got love for the bandits, the NEB. I'm the truth, cause I got that glow. I'm a thoroughbred, pushing on them pedals for sure. You know I'm representing unity, can't forget the morning show.
Come on, crazy.
You know I had to do it, bro. This the roll call, I'ma do it big and better. Life behind bars brought us together.
I'ma hit 'em with the roll call.
It's a bike life roll call.
Bike life.
It's a bike life
I'ma
roll
hit 'em
call.
with the roll call.
It's a bike life roll call.
Bike life.
It's a bike life
I'ma hit
roll
'em with
call.
the roll call.
It's a bike life roll call.
Bike life.
It's a bike life
Roll
roll
out before
call.
the roll call.
It's a bike life roll call.
Bike life.
It's a bike life roll
When I dropped Volume 1, was waiting to hear the feedback. I got a lot of love from clubs and didn't expect that. From Cleveland Cruisers, 1-8 riders and D-back, the Syndicate, Rhythm Riders, and even Wolfpack. Punk head bullies, can't forget about the Middletons. Brothers of color, pedal up, yeah, we get it in. Banging the lane bangers, the Scorchers, Maserati, I'm riding 8 hangers. D-West, Night Riders, in D-Town, just dipping riders, we riding all around town. The Chopper Death Road, Crowd James, and Mom Riders. Bulldog, Dead Gremlins, all our riders, exclusive. Can't forget about Wayne. I'm the bike like road cap, say my name. I'm an easy rider.
It's a bike like roll
Chop
call.
Huey Customs.
It's a bike like roll
Chicago Tail Draggers.
It's a bike like roll
Hammer and Cycle.
It's a bike like roll
Bikes and Murder.
It's a bike like roll
Psycho Junkie.
It's a bike like roll
Keytown Riders.
It's a bike like roll
Lady Riders.
It's a bike like roll
DTM.
It's a bike like roll
Low Life Riders.
It's a bike like roll
Hell Riders.
It's a bike like
I'm going ape shit.
It's a bike like roll
Wicked Ways.
It's a bike like roll
Patina Customs.
It's a bike like roll
Asylum Bike.
It's a bike like roll
Rat Ride.
It's a bike like roll
LDR.
It's a bike like roll
Warren.
It's a bike like roll
Scrap Father.
It's a bike like roll
This is Bike Life.
It's a bike like roll call.
Road
It's
rage.
a bike like roll call.
Light it up.
It's a bike like roll call.
Coda Customs.
It's a bike like roll call.
Sinister.
It's a bike like roll call.
Bayou Cruisers.
It's a bike like roll call.
Pianitos.
It's a bike like roll
The
call.
Tajitos.
It's a bike like roll call.
Bike Life.
It's a bike like roll
With the
call.
roll call.
It's a bike like roll call.
Bike Life.
It's a bike like roll call.
Roll call.
It's a bike like roll call.
Bike Life.
It's a bike like roll call.
Roll call.
It's a bike like roll call.
Bike Life.
It's a bike like roll call.
And this goes out to all our fallen riders.